because them bills gonna get paid, okay? Anything else? I'll pay my bills. Be where you are, you know what I mean? You're gonna get to where you need to be when you need to get there. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Embrace change, continue to evolve, continue to love, continue to just be intentional and continue to have a better perspective on life when it comes to people, when it comes to yourself, when it comes to things, when it comes to what you deserve, when it comes to anything. I'm back. I done cleaned up, as you can see. I done took me a nice little sit down bath. I done washed my hair. It is deep conditioning. I'll put a little Aztec clay on it, like some real deep cleaning. And I also put some on my face, but I'm about to do my face steamer for a couple minutes and pay my bills, because I forgot to do that. Well, I didn't forget because today is basically when I was supposed to pay bills, but you know, with the holiday, because I was off today, so I got paid yesterday. So I could have did it yesterday, but I didn't do it yesterday. It's cool though, because them bills gonna get paid, okay? Anything else? I'll pay my bills. Let's see what I gotta pay. What I gotta pay. What I gotta pay. Dang, it's 12 o'clock already? What have I been doing in my life? This is like, whose idea was it to have to pay bills? Like, this is ghetto. I don't know if that's what was calling on me. Like, I want to keep my money when I get paid. I work for it, why I gotta pay somebody else? It's ridiculous. I'll be right back. I'll wash this on my face. Okay, fresh face. Ew. Ew. Ooh, ooh. I love that aesthetically. Because it definitely like, woo, had me like, boom. Good skin. Look, look, look. Smell it. Oh, nothing. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Hey, like, ooh, woo. Put a little moisturizer on it. Ain't gonna do too much. It's already. Can't be out here dry faced. Now I just need to plan, write down my goals, which I kind of already did, but I just didn't want to go over them. Today is the 31st, so I want to make sure those are my intentions. Okay, so I'm back. I literally did everything. I planned, I changed my board, I wrote down my goals, I cleaned up, I took a sit down bath. Last thing I wanted to do was basically just sit down and like reflect. I kind of did this last night because I was supposed to clean up last night, but I didn't. I fell asleep. But like literally just about the year and everything. The year is very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. I can say that I had a lot of great times this year, more so in the beginning of the year. I think once it hit that 6 months, it was like, woo. Honestly, I just feel like once I turned 30, it was like, woo. It was, yeah. It took me for a little loopy there, but I'm still grateful for those times, and I'm really grateful that I did go through those things, because I mean, I've learned that all the worst times that you go through is really the best times, you know, because something always comes out of it. It's either you rebirth and you're like a new person, or you just learn you learn more of yourself. You learn how to deal with people. You learn how to deal with your own self. You learn what you like, what you don't like. You learn what you need to change, what you don't need to change. You learn just having a new perspective on people and things, and you really grow in those hard moments and those hard times. And I feel like I'm getting to that point where it's like when those times do come, like I don't even get mad anymore. It's just kind of like, all right, what's gonna happen? What I'm about to learn? What's about to change in my life? And things like that. So, I just feel like you just have to keep being better. Learning to become the best version of yourself. And I feel like this year, I don't necessarily have a New Year's resolution, and I plan on not being so hard on myself, because I tend to do that a lot and just expect myself to do everything on my list. And it's like, bro, you ain't even You like, calm down, relax. Like, I have to be talking to myself like that sometimes because I be ODing sometimes. My friend, she does it too. She be like, bruh, relax. Like, you don't have to do everything. Like, I know you want to do everything, but you're not going to do everything. And it's just like, stop doing that. Like, be where you are. You know what I mean? You're going to get to where you need to be when you need to get there. And I think I'm just so, like, in my head all the time. Just know that, or learn that, you know, you gotta take situations for what they are, people for what they are, situations from where they are, people from where they are, like what they are, and you know, accept them from that spot. You know what I mean? You can't expect someone to be on your level. You can't expect people to have the common sense that you have, or you can't get mad at them for not having the common sense that you want them to have. Like, I learned to just show grace to people, because I ask for grace from God all the time because I know I need it. And I just know that, you know, He shows me grace every single day. Like, I do things every single day that I have to repent for. And it's just like, He shows me grace. He don't get mad at me. He don't get tired of me. So, like, why am I getting tired of other people? It's like, it's not my problem to deal with. So it's like, what am I really mad about? You know? So my whole thing is really just having a new perspective for 2022. I feel like we are getting much better with, you know, when it comes to mental health and everything like that, but it's still not where it needs to be. But it's still not where it needs to be. Well, and I feel like I'm not even where it needs to be when it comes to like venting and like telling people every single thing, or not saying that I'm going to tell people every single thing. It's just that, you know, telling people more. You know what I mean? So I'm just happy to still be alive and still be here and to be able to just make it to 2022, because there's a lot of people who didn't make it. There's a lot of people who, you know, lost family members, who just lost their mind, who just went through a really rough time, even worse than me. And, you know, I never try to complain because I know there's other people out there that have it worse than me. I learned that we are always where we need to be, even if we don't feel like it. I feel like I'm not one supposed to be all the time, but then something happened, I'd be like, okay, God, I see you. And then it kind of like helps you get back on track. Like, okay, my battery died. Well, it didn't die, but it just stopped. I gotta reset the setting because this is really annoying my soul. But anywho, I don't even know what I was saying at this point. It just threw me off. I just seen it, just stopped. Nah, I lost my train of thought. Great. Just great. I was just basically saying that, you know, I'm grateful for the year, the good, bad, the ugly, the not so pretty, you know, all of it. I'm very happy that the things worked out how they were supposed to work out. Whether it worked out how I wanted it to or not. You know, a lot of great things did come. So I can't really be mad. Upcoming year, you know, just plan to be more intentional with my time, with my love, with everything. Just be intentional in every aspect of my life. Intentional in my finances, and, you know, my love life, or my relationship with my daughter, my relationship with anyone for that matter. You know, just building better habits. Reading more than I do read. So I do read. It's just I haven't been reading as much as I normally would read. And I think that just has something to do with just me being thrown off those past couple months, and I just mentally being exhausted and not in the mood to read. Another thing I want to do, like, start being more present in the moment. Stop always, you know, worrying about the future and what I'm supposed to do with my life and what my purpose is, and not saying that I can't worry about it, but there's a time for that, you know. And if I really want clarity, or if I really want to, like, know any of that, you know, I know the source that I need to go to. And I feel like I need to do better with that too. And even just telling God anything and everything, and just venting to Him at all on a daily basis, like how I vent to my best friends, or how I vent to my Aunt Mommy, and you know, I feel like He will want to hear it first. You know what I mean? Because I feel like even though I went to the other people who are close to me, who love me, I feel like they can't really do too much. They can't do anything. You know what I mean? They can just be there for moral support. you know, God can heal me in those places that I'm hurting, that I'm lost and confused. You know what I mean? He can kind of help me more. So when it comes to that, you know, I just want to start coming to him first before I, you know, go to my best friend for this, that. Not saying that going to your best friend is not a good thing, but it's just like making a habit of going to God first. He's the one who creates my life. He's the one who guides my path. So I'm asking somebody else who don't even know me like that, what should I be doing with my life? You know what I mean? I had to stop and be like, hold on, like, nah, my bad, God. I had to apologize. I had to repent real quick. Like, I'm sorry, God. I didn't even ask you. So let me ask you. First off, if this is what you want from me, like, you'll make it happen. So I like to start with my most important goal, which is my spiritual goals, because without my spiritual goals, I feel lost. I don't feel fulfilled. So I always want to, like, I feel like that's me. That's not my body, but it's my soul. You know what I mean? And I feel like if that is not being tended to and intentionally being fed, you know, I'm not going to be in my right mind. I'm going to be lost. I'm not going to, I'm just not going to be, my spirit's going to be unsettled. You know what I mean? And I need centeredness. I need that. And of course, I love God, and I believe, He died for our sins, and that He loves us. So I feel like the least that I can be doing is, being a good steward to Him and doing what needs to be done. I'm not perfect, obviously. I curse. I do a lot of stuff that I'm not supposed to be doing, but God accepts me for who I am, where I'm at, and He knows the real me. Like, He knows that even though I do these things, that I'm not, that I'm not that. I just come to be that, or come to do those things, and I can always be changed. We're always growing and evolving, and I feel like, as long as we have a relationship, I'm gonna be okay. So my spiritual goals is basically to pray every single day. For the most part, I do that, but you know how that be sometimes. To read one chapter of the Bible every single day. So this is one chapter of the Bible every single day. Like, it's one chapter. Like, yeah, some chapters be long, but it's one chapter. You know what I mean? Like, that's good enough. Like, that's something. You know what I'm saying? That's me getting the word into my body. Like, even if I don't remember it or whatever the case may be, that's just me taking the step. And then to meditate. Just meditate, like, on the word, on just me having silence, just me connecting to myself, connecting to God, and things like that. And then another spiritual goal, I didn't write it on here, but this is just basically a spiritual goal that I said I wanted to do. I wanted to be more intentional. I think spirituality goes with being intentional, because if you're not intentional with your time and things like that, it's like, what are we doing? And I feel like for a long time I wasn't intentional with any of my time. I was one of those people who go with the flow, and the flow got me flowing in all different type of ways. So we can't just be doing that, or whatever. And then my next goals were health and fitness, which is if you're not taking care of yourself, your body, what are we doing? And I feel like I definitely have not been doing that how I'm supposed to. And what I mean by that is, like, I haven't been working out. I'll do like a good week or two, and then I'll fall off. I haven't really been content, and I feel like I want to make it a lifestyle, not just think of it as a diet or a detox and things like that. Just do something that I'm supposed to be doing every day. And that's my quote. This is not a diet, it's a lifestyle. Okay, I have to keep reminding myself that, because when I say diet, or if I say, you know what I'm saying, it makes it hard for my brain to process it, and it makes me not want to do it. So I don't look at it as a diet. I look at it as a lifestyle. Hey, you want to be healthy, you want to not be able to take, you want to not take blood pressure pills later on in life, you need to be doing this now. You need to be walking every day, doing something active. Just 30 minutes a day. That's my goal. 30 minutes a day. 3 to 5 days out the week. I can do it Monday through Friday, and the weekend you can have to yourself. But I should at least be 30 minutes a day. I feel like I should do that 7 days a week, but it's like, you know how that be, and I ain't finna be trying to overdo myself we're trying to take it slow. I'm trying to build the habit. So 30 minutes a day. More meal prepping. So no more eating out like that. And I feel like if I meal prep, I'll eat better. Because I feel like when I don't meal prep and I have to go out for lunch or, whatever, or go out for dinner, I'll end up eating bad. Because I'm not on time. I'm going to a restaurant or I'm going to fast food. And I'm not going to be eating right. Because who want a salad all the time? So I feel like I'm going to do more meal prepping. That's one of my goals. Watch what I eat and drink. Basically, just be more conscious of, what I'm eating and drinking. I want to do more water and more veggies, and I want to do less meat. So the month of January, okay, so my, it's my church because I basically follow them. But my church, they basically do like a 21-day fasting the month of January. I didn't do it this year. I did it the year before. And I just basically, it's basically a fast, but I basically fasted off things that, I feel like I need to fast off of. It was like a few things, like sugar. I think I fasted off of, like, I didn't do no meat. I didn't do, like, no soda, no liquor, like, smoking, stuff like that. And then no social media. That was another thing. And I'm doing that this year too. So this year I'm doing a 21-day fast, starting that until I start the actual fast with the church. I want to do it with the church. I'm not starving myself. I'm just fasting. So I think the church, they don't eat for 21 days. And it's like, we're not doing that because I ain't going to be passing out in here. Okay, I'm just going to detox from a lot of stuff, and that's just what that's going to be. So social media, liquor, no pork, beef, or chicken. After my health and fitness goals, I go into my relationship goals, okay? So my relationship goals, relationships as far as it can be my best friend, it can be my parents, it can be my child, it can be relationships at work, it can be my dating life, like any relationships. Any relationships that come in contact with a person, male or female, this is what my goals are towards them. And that is to reach out regularly, talk to them, text them, FaceTime them, check on them, make sure that they're okay, spend quality time, date them, go out to eat. Like me and my aunt and my little cousin made a little thing that every time I come down to Miami, we go out to eat or something like that. We didn't get to do that this time, but we basically did eat and was together for the holidays. So that kind of counts as that. Normally we just do a little outing, we go out to eat every time or whatever. That's like a little thing. I want to honor, support, and pray for them on a regular basis, which that's part of my spiritual goals, to pray, because they're going to be in my prayers. But honor them, like when they do any accomplishments that they have, anything that they're excited about, like, be there for them, give them their flowers while they're here, support them. Forgive and show grace. I talked about this, showing grace to people. I plan on doing that, showing grace to your family members, because I feel like those are the ones that hurt you the most. Those are the ones who do things to you that you be like, I'll slap you right now. I'm just playing. And then you just gotta forgive them, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard, but I feel like the forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. But just forgive them, it don't really matter at this point. And then tell them that you love them, because life is too short. And then with everything going on with COVID and just people just dying, like younger kids are just dying, it's just so sad. And it's just like, hug your loved ones, give them their flowers while they're here, and just continue to make sure you tell them you love them every time you talk to them, because you just never know. And then my next goals is money. I want to save more. I do save every check. I have something go straight to my savings account. So I've been saving. So proud of myself for that. So that's one goal that I have been doing, but I want to save more. So if I have, like, what I mean by more is like if I have something left over on my check, like if I have $50 left over, then I'll just put it in my savings or something instead of like spending it or something. I want to make sure I'll pay off my credit cards. I did pay off my credit cards this year, but then I used it again. You know how that be. I want to give back my 10%, which is right off the top when I get paid. I think I want to just do it and make it like automatic, so I won't even like see it. Just like how I do with my savings. If I don't see it, I don't even know that it's missing. I want to invest, so I want to do more stocks. And I want to invest into like the IRA or something like that. My uncle was telling me about it. I have to do my research. This is just something that I wrote down and I said that I want to do because he said it was something that I should do, starting out and stuff like that, especially if I'm not really into stocks like that, which I have a few. I have like 3 of them, but I don't really buy shares, and that's what I want to do more often. Like if I have more money, instead of putting it in my savings, like add it to my like buy a share or something like that, just depending on whatever. And then this year I want to start looking for a home, or start, you know, getting in the habit of saving for a home. I'm saving now, but I can't say what I'm saving for. I'm just saving money, and that's all I need to be doing. So I want to research, you know, first time home buyers and things like that. It's about getting a home, a house, or whatever. I'm in the perfect state to do it. I stay in Atlanta now, so I'm very excited about that. Not too much in a rush for that, because with a home comes with a lot of responsibility that I don't feel like I'm ready for, but I still need to be looking for it and stuff like, and saving for it. So when the time does come, I have the money and we can be in a home. Personal development, like journaling, reading. So I want to journal every day. I want to read every day. So I want to read an actual book every day, whether that's an actual book or I read on my Kindle, I read on my phone. And then while I'm in the car, I want to listen to my audiobooks, because I do audiobooks too now. So while I'm in the car, instead of listening to music or something, I'll just start listening to my audiobook. So I have a self-care goals. Self-care goals is all about moi. Okay, this is all about me. And my self-care goals is just take a sit down baths more often. So this month I took 2 sit-down baths, which is my goal, to take 2 a month. Date myself, something I do all the time. Do my skincare, like how I do my, you know, my facial steamer, put my mask on, you know, make myself, you know, make sure my skin, do my little body scrub, make sure my skin is soft and like exfoliated. You know, treat myself to something nice. If I want to buy something, so buy some shoes, buy something on Amazon, like I should be able to do that every now and then. Be honest with myself. You know, have morals and values and stick to them. You know what I mean? I need to manifest the life that I want. I want to start actually writing my manifestation. So I've never done the whole manifestation scripting writing thing or whatnot. I normally just pray, and I feel like praying is kind of like manifesting, because it's like I'm praying to God, He know what I want. But I want to start writing it down. Like, okay, I want to manifest this, that, and the third. Like be specific in those things. Pamper myself, something I do all the time. I love getting my nails done, my nails and toes done. The only other thing when it comes to pampering I want to do more of is getting more massages and getting my hair done more often. Because I don't really do my hair like that. I'm natural, so I don't mind wearing my natural hair, but it's like I should be able to get my hair done more often. Another self-care thing I want to do is breathe more. Like the affirmations. I want to say affirmations like every day. So if I'm not listening to sermons or listening to my audiobooks, I'll listen to affirmations like on my way to work or something like that. Another self-care thing is to let myself feel. I, for a very long time, did not do this. And I feel like that's why I had been single for so long, because I never would let anybody get close to my heart. So it was just like, no. I'm protecting that by all means, and you're not getting close to it. So my self-care goal is to let myself feel, like be more open when it comes to my heart, you know what I mean? And, you know, love anyway, even if I get hurt, you know what I mean? It's hard, especially for somebody like me, because I love hard. So once that love is broken or my heart is broken, it's hard for me to just be like, okay, you just take my heart again, like don't be done with it, come on Nissa, go just be done, like, you know, I just don't. And then my last one is to love me first. Love me immensely, love me crazy, be crazy in love with myself, you know what I mean? If I'm crazy in love with myself, then other people will be crazy in love with me too, you know what I'm saying? How you love yourself is how other people love you. If you overly love yourself, people are gonna overly love you, because they know how you love you, and they can't half step when it comes to loving you, because you love you more than anything. So that's all that matters. And then it's like my career, hobbies. I'm in school and everything, so you know, I'm getting there. I just call it career, hobbies, because it's kind of like stuff that I feel like I can make a business out of. I do YouTube, and I want to, like, you know, be more consistent in YouTube. You know, I want to get more subscribers this year. Be way more consistent with my YouTube videos and things like that. And as far as like my online clothing store, like I should have been able to do that, but definitely do that. I am gonna come out. I am doing my blog, a blog that I want to basically like, you know, write a post every once a week. I feel like that's good enough for me. Once a week with everything I have going on. Once a week, you get me once a week. Which I basically did the blog. I just haven't been writing, because I've been very off. So charge it to my head, not my heart. Of course, school, you know, I need to bring my GPA up because I did horribly this past semester. I need to stay focused. I need to stay ahead of my class, like my things that I need to do, and I need to apply for grants and scholarships and things like that, just so I can have extra money and, you know, or whatever. And those are pretty much my goals for 2022. I don't want to overdo it. I just want to do at least 3 or 5. So I won't overwhelm myself and just keep it light, you know what I mean? And then just add on to it, you know, as the time goes, because you don't have to just do goals just at the beginning of the year. I redo my goals all the time, like throughout the year. Like if I just feel like I need to reset, I'm resetting all my goals. Like, okay, maybe I need to scratch this out, maybe I need to do something different, like this ain't working. And you know what I mean, you can reset throughout the year. You don't have to just do your goals at the beginning of the year, because some things change, you just never know. I definitely do need to go to the store because I need to meal prep for the week and I need some food. I haven't gone grocery shopping in like a couple weeks. Yeah, so those are my goals. That's basically it. Yeah, the goal is to be intentional. The goal is to be, you know, honest with myself, with people, you know what I mean? And it's like I'm 30 now, you know, things have to change. I have to change. If I don't change, nobody's gonna change. So I have to start with myself, and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna let this sit a little longer, and then I'll rinse it out in a little while. It really needs to be deep conditioned, because my scalp, I need something for my scalp. I have really bad dandruff and this is annoying myself. And I do gotta remember to register for my classes. I still have not done that. What is wrong with you, bro? What is wrong with you? I got it right now. Register for classes, please. So I'm gonna say I'll probably do that tomorrow, because I know I talked to my advisor and she did send me an email. I just have not been in my email, so it's gonna get done. Trust me, because I'm gonna be in school. Okay, if I gotta do all online classes, I don't care. It's gonna get done. I just wish you guys very, very, very merry New Year's. I hope that this 2022 is a great year for you guys. Even if it's not, like, it's still good. You know what I'm saying? God is still good. So I just feel like, take everything with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? Everything's not supposed to be perfect. It's not supposed to go your way all the time. I've learned that it's not supposed to go your way, and I am the queen of perfection and control, and it don't go my way. So embrace change, continue to evolve, continue to love, continue to just be intentional, and continue to have a better perspective on life when it comes to people, when it comes to yourself, when it comes to things, when it comes to what you deserve, when it comes to anything, you know what I mean? When it comes to your life, you know what I mean? Or anyone else's life, you know what I'm saying? Then just remember that it's not always about you. You know what I mean? We get very selfish and just think like everything's supposed to be about us when it's really not. You know what I mean? Once we accept that, once we get that, then I think, you know, we can be better as a whole. But, you know, it starts with you. It starts with the individual. And that's what we're here for. We're here to change. We're here to, you know, do better. So, you know, I'm going to go watch my show. I've been watching The Witcher, and it's really good. Hey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys have a great year. I love you. But more importantly, God loves you. Okay? So, I'll see y'all in the next video. Mwah.